training, and whether you go out in the rainy weather to train just so you're ready for a day like today, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But first, let's get you set for the next match, and this is the mixed team gold medal match. Should be another good one, another close one, as Korea, the third-seeded team, will face the top-seeded team from the United States. Good look at the two Korean archers. This is Kim Yoon-hee and Min Lihong. Ms. Kim on the left, 20 years old, unranked. And there's Min Lihong, 23 years old, but a veteran of international competition. This last week at Yuanshen Stadium in Shanghai, they defeated Indonesia in the 1/8 round, knocked off the Netherlands in the quarterfinals in a shoot-off, and then edged France by 1. And you just saw how good that French team can be. Now the United States team, formidable in its own right. Erika Jones on your right, and the 20-year-old Bridger DEATON on your left. Both of them have already won gold medals, and that gets back to what we were talking about a moment ago, Lucy. They've been out here already. They kind of know the lay of the land.
Oh, exactly. I mean, and these are veterans of combat archery anyway. You know, they're so experienced in their sports. You know, Erika's done World Cups many a time, World Cup finals. So, especially after this morning, she'll be right into the match, I think.
Is there ever an intimidation factor?
Oh, definitely. I think when people come up against, you know, the American team, well, especially for compounds, you always think of the American team as the top team in the world. Well, I know I do. So it's definitely an intimidation for you know, for people like me that are, you know, sort of unseeded. You come up against #1 in the world. It's quite a big thing.
So here is Erika Jones, the top-ranked female archer in compound competition, 26 years old, already with a gold medal today in the women's team competition, and she starts off with a 10, picks up where she left off this morning, and now Bridger DEATON will try to do the same. Bridger winning his first World Cup medal just a couple of hours ago, and perfect start for the USA.
Nice start.
Of course, Korea, I think they were all recurve archers, and they've just transferred to compound archery, so they're going to be experienced in their own right, because the competition in Korea is outstanding. I think for the Olympic shoot-offs, they have, you know, almost 100 archers or something. So in Korea, archery is their sport. They're going to be going for it today.
Watch your clock, Eric.
And we've seen that competition with within their own team in just the last few weeks, as Yuno Ki and Kibo Bay also failed to qualify to make the team for this trip to Shanghai.
Yeah,
which speaks volumes about the competition within their own national team.
They have so many archers that at such a high standard that anyone could win, I think, for them.
Erika Jones.
2 10s.
Nice job,
Good
X.
shooting.
Almost killing
20,
that spider.
19.
She won a mixed team gold medal at stage 1 here a year ago, trying to do it again this year. Also took home a silver from Shanghai last year.
Woo.
And there's 4 straight 10s.
Perfect score.
Great
So
start.
already ahead of Korea.
Awesome start. Okay, clear off your scopes too, don't forget.
So Kim Yoon-hee, after her first World Cup medal, came this morning when she picked up a bronze medal with the Korean women's team. Now trying to pick up her second medal.
Okay, they will shoot.
Tall order. But Korea hanging in there.
Yep. Must be quite a shame, you know, knowing that you've got you need 2 10s just to be 1 point down. So it's always going to be hard.
You know, the interesting thing about it to me is just how difficult it is to get here. Obviously, the cameras are here now, and everybody's attention is focused on these teams, but at the beginning of this week, and at every World Cup event, and many other events, there are literally hundreds of talented archers. And just to get your way, to navigate your way through that field and survive and win one match after another to get to this point, I think people tend to forget that even though if you don't win a gold medal, you've done well to get here.
Oh, definitely. And I think especially even with, well, and I know Britain, they take the top-ranked archers for the men and the women. So, you know, even to make it into a mixed team of round for your country is quite a big thing. It, you know, it means that you've, you know, competed against people in your own country, you've come top, then you've got to get through the rounds, you know, and you come up against archers that are of world-class standard. It's, yeah, it's definitely, it's nice to shoot in one of these.
Sure. Nice to win.
But
even if you don't, you
done
have.
Well.
It is an accomplishment, to say the very least. So a 1-point lead, which means Korea will go first, trailing by 1. Kim Yoon-hee straddles the shooting line. Oh, what a shot!
Yeah. This is going to be a good gold medal match.
I'm always struck by the mental toughness of the Koreans. They may be down by 1, but they keep battling.
And it seems that, you know, when they get on the line, they sort of know when they're going to get a 10. They feel it. They know that they're going to get a 10. So there's no nerves there at all for them.
So see the 10 and be the 10.
Exactly. Rather than, oh, I hope I get a 10.
Ooh, just inside the line.
So perfect score for America for now. Of course, Bridges had a really good World Cup this time as well. He knocked out Rio Wild.
Nice job.
In fact, for the first time, I think, in 3 years, we will not see Rio Wild in an individual match today.
Yep.
Bridger DEATON, 20 years old, rising star in the American ranks. Picked up a team gold medal, and there's a mistake that Korea probably cannot afford to make.
I don't think they can if America just keep up the 10 count. So already 2 points behind.
Wow.
Back in the center ring, Min Lihong, ranked 21st in the world, 4th year in competition on the international level. Finished 5th at the World Cup final in Paris last year. At that same World Cup final last year, this young lady finished 2nd with a silver medal.
9 low, 7 o'clock.
And I believe is that the first miss by the United States?
Yep. Could
yes.
Be, yep. First 9 for them.
And when I say miss, I mean
missing the 10.
Missing the 10. Yes.
It's interesting to see he's shooting fatter arrows than the other competitors.
Solid. Good job.
Advantage to shooting those arrows?
Stay aggressive.
I think, well, obviously you can't shoot them at 70 meters, but now compound is purely shot at 50 meters. It's obviously worth a shot, worth a try. So, yeah, but I mean, it's interesting. The majority of the archers, you know, at the World Cup stage, they shoot the thinner arrows. Thicker arrows are usually shot indoors, the fatter arrows. So it's quite interesting to see them shot at 50 meters.
It's working for Bridger DEATON and Erika Jones. 79 out of 80 right now. And with the lead over Korea in this mixed team gold medal match. Erika trying to pick up her 2nd gold medal of the day. And leading by 1, 79-78. So that 9 providing the opportunity for South Korea to stay within 1. And we hope you're enjoying our coverage, our live coverage here on archery.tv, along with Lucy O'Sullivan of Great Britain. Great Britain or the UK, which do you prefer?
Great Britain.
Great Britain, okay.
Yeah, I'm from Jersey, so Jersey's not part of the UK, but it's part of Great Britain.
Kim Yoon-hee.
Wow.
Who appears to be quite comfortable right now.
Got a nice spider there.
Yes. Dead center.
그래.
Almost as good.
They just need to keep that up.
And Erika back in the 10 ring.
Right in there, Erika X.
So Erika, who won the World Cup final in 2011 in Istanbul, and a team gold medal at the World Championships in Torino 2011.
Nice job.
Trying to add to the medal count. In fact, Erika probably as dominant as any female has been in compound archery this last decade or so.
Yep.
Almost 50 medals, I think, by my count.
Wow, it's outstanding. 9. They can't really be affording these 9s. It's 2 points behind now.
Wow.
Keep it rolling.
And Min Lihong finishes off the end with a 10. So 3 10s, 1 9. And now they're at the mercy of the Americans. Steely-eyed look of Erika Jones, who fires a 9.
So still within 1 point. They
22, 21.
And she left plenty of time for Bridger DEATON to get off a good shot. Ooh, a 9, and we're tied.
That's what Korea needed.
Okay.
So the plot doth thicken.
Exactly.
Where it went off. Okay. It's fine.
It is never, as we say in the States, it's never over till it's over. I imagine they might say that somewhere else too, but
It's not over until the fat lady sings, is what they
exactly.
say in
Very good,
England.
Lucy, yes. I don't hear her, but she may be warming up. USA had a 1-point lead after the first end, led by 1 after the second end, but a couple of 9s
Clean off your scopes.
on the last 2 shots of the third end allowed the team from South Korea to make up the ground and tie the match up at 117 apiece. So, up for grabs, anybody's match at this point. 117 all as the USA, which won the mixed team gold medal last year. It was Erika teaming up a year ago with Braden Galantine to defeat,
Okay.
I believe it was the team from Korea.
Strong shots.
I'll have to check my notes. Double check. So here we go, 4 shots to determine the gold medal.
Quite a bit of pressure on these last 4 arrows, especially going in all tied. You'd sort of want to be at least 1 point ahead just to know that you're that 1 point, you've got that 1 point.
Okay.
Well, it puts the pressure on the other team.
Nice and
But
strong,
definitely.
Bridger.
So America needs those 10s to
Especially
to
now.
win.
Yeah. Nice job.
So Deaton drills one, but the door has been cracked ever so slightly open for South Korea. 2 10s right here, they take the lead. There's the
That's
first
one.
one.
This is where it gets exciting. I always find it's the last few arrows that really determine the match.
So Kim Yoon-hee setting the table from Min Lihong. And Mr. Min comes up with a 9, so we're still tied.
Still tied with 2 arrows left.
And I've got to imagine, I don't, as experienced as Erika is, this is a lot of pressure.
But then again, she's been at these World Cups before. She's done it before. Oh, should be able to cope with the pressure.
Slightly off with that shot.
Bring her
She
home,
won't be
Bridger.
happy with that.
Absolutely, positively needs to have a 10, and he comes up with a 9. So there is some margin
yeah.
for error right now for South Korea. They can shoot a 9 and still win this.
Yep. All they need is 110 to win it.
Wow.
Yep.
And that might have done it.
So,
So
yep,
all it
9
takes
to
is a
win.
9 to win.
Come on here.
That's going to take the pressure off.
So Min Lihong trying to wrap up a come-from-behind victory in the mixed team gold medal match, and he does it. Korea has come from behind and pulled off the win. How about that?
That's quite shocking. I thought America would have had that then. So just shows anything can happen in these rounds.
So
Maybe a
Min
little bit
Lihong,
of nerves set in or something. Just don't know.
maybe the wind picked up, maybe the rain, who knows? But take nothing away from South Korea. An excellent job of shooting. They fell behind early in the match, had to battle back, tied it up after the first 3 ends, and then won the match when Team USA couldn't come up with 4 straight 10s, which you absolutely, I think you really had to do in that last end.
Oh, yeah. You need 10s to win in this.
So South Korea
That's
becoming a factor now in compound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's quite odd how it's just happened. All of a sudden, they've just gone into the compound market, and yep, they're on it.